Let's crack this geometry tricky question together. When you look at this, what do you think you should do? You are given a right triangle, and this right triangle measures here as 5, and from here to here as 12, and inside this is drawn a semicircle that touches this part of the right angle triangle at a point. And the question says find the area of the semicircle. You can pause the video for a while. Is this something you can do? Let me teach you how to do that easily. So what we do first, is it possible for us to find this side of the right triangle? Of what use will that be to us? Let's see to that. Let's do it together. So what we do is, to find this, you see that this is your right triangle. Did you see? And because it's your right triangle, here is 5, here is 12. To find this missing part, what do? Use your Pythagoras theorem. And using the Pythagoras theorem, we know that this becomes the longest part, which we call the hypotenuse. So in that case, we are going to have that hypotenuse side squared using Pythagoras theorem is equal to the sum of the squares of these two. So you square 12 and also square 5. So let's do that together. This is going to give us, so we have our h squared is equal to 12 squared is 12 multiplied 2 times to give us 144. Then this will give us 125. And that gives us h squared is, if you add this, it gives you 169. To get h, we are going to take the square root of 169, both the positive and negative. But in this case, we are only going to concentrate on the positive square root because we are looking for the side. So in that case, we don't need this. So to get our hypotenuse side is going to be the positive square root, and that gives us 13. So it means that this longest side is 13 units. Now that we have found this, what do we do with it? Now remember, the question says we should find the area of the semicircle. And for us to get the area, we need to know the radius. So to get the radius, what do? Let's go back. So this is our shape. Remember that the center of the circle, just use this semicircle. The center should be somewhere here. So I can join this center. This from here to here becomes the center. So it means that from this to this part is the radius of the circle. And from here to this is also the radius. We can join it. This place is also the radius. Now remember that from this end to this point is our 12 units. So in that case, we can adjust this to give us, so we can have it, since from here to here is our radius, then to get the remaining part, what do? The remaining part will now be 12 minus r. So that when you add these two, it gives you the total length, which we have as 12 units. So the total length we have is 12 units. So what do you do next? Remember that this line has turned to become the tangent of this particular semicircle. Let's bring that shape out. So see what we have. Whenever you have a line drawn to touch a circle at a point, that straight line is what we call the tangent. And that reminds you of our theory that whenever a tangent comes in contact, remember that this line is also the radius. So whenever a tangent comes in contact with the radius, automatically it makes a right angle at that point of contact. So looking at this, what do? You see that this is the radius of the semicircle, and this has become the tangent of this particular semicircle. So it means that it forms angle 90 at this point. It forms a right angle at this particular point. What is your reason? The tangent and the radius. So the reason is tangent and the radius theorem. That's why we have that. Now, will this still be of use to us? Yes. Now, since here is, this place is now radius, and from here to here is 12 minus r. What do? We need to know from this point to this, so that it can enable us to find the radius and then find the area. So to find from here to here, we know too well that the total length is 13. Can we get from this point to this point? If we find it, it will help us to get the remaining length. So what do you do? Remember this theorem that states, for every circle drawn, and there are two tangents drawn to touch at a point. Whenever you have such, so that two tangents are drawn to touch at a point. Now we have it that these two tangents are the same. So in that case, did you observe that following what we have here, this is the tangent of this circle, and this is also a tangent. Remember we said a tangent is a line that does not cut through but touches the circumference at a point. So this is the tangent, and this is also the tangent. Likewise this, did you see? So if you bring that shape out, look at how it looks like. This is what you have. This is the semicircle, and this is what you have. Did you see? So it means that these two lengths are the same, and in that case these two are the same. So if from here to here is 5, automatically from here to this point should also be 5. So here is 5. And what is our reason? Our reason is the two tangent theorem. So the two tangent theorem is our reason. So now that we have found here as 5, it means that the remaining length from here to here should now be 8, which is here will be 8. So that when you add the total length, it gives you 13 units. Now that we have found this, let's bring out this shape to calculate the area. And if you are a returning viewer, thank you for choosing to learn through us. If you are still new, give us a thumbs up. If you find this interesting, don't forget to share. So let's bring it out to have. This is what we have. Remember, it also forms angle 90 here. So we draw the shape this way. It forms angle 90. So you close it. From here to here is our radius. From here to here is our 8. And this length from here to here is 12 minus r. So what do we do now? To get the radius, we still use our Pythagoras theorem. So we are going to have this, the longest side, the hypotenuse. So it becomes 12 minus r squared is equal to the square of the two remaining sides summed. So 8 squared plus r squared. So let's open up this. It's going to give us 12 minus r. 12 minus r is equal to 8 squared is 64 plus r squared. So let's open up, let's distribute. This will multiply this and also multiply this. So multiply and this way. Multiply this, it gives us 144. Multiply this, it gives us negative 12r. This gives us negative 12r, and this gives us r squared is equal to 64 plus r squared. Now what do? R squared can take care of this. So we are left with 144 minus 12. You can add these two. So let's add them. It gives us 24r. Negative 24r is equal to 64. So let's solve to have. So from here, we now have 144 minus 24r is 64. So what do? We are going to remove this. So to remove it, we add. So if we do that, we are going to have 144. If you add, it goes up. Is 64 add 24r. To make this subject, we need to remove, and to do that, you subtract. So if you subtract, it's going to give us 144 take away 64 is equal to 24r. Then subtract this, it gives us 80 is 24r. To get r, divide both sides by 24. So we divide by 24, divide this by 24, and that gives us, this will give us 8 here will give us 10, 8 here will give us 3. So we have 10 on 3 is r. Therefore, our radius is this. So if this becomes our radius, we can now find the area. So to find the area of the semicircle, remember it's going to be the area of the circle divided by 2. And that is, the area of circle is pi r squared divided by 2. So it's going to give us area is equal to, this will give us pi Our radius is this, so we have 10 on 3 squared, and that will be divided by the 2. So we divide this by these 2 to find the area of the semicircle. Area is equal to pi. To square this means you have 100, square this you have 9, and this is divided by 2. So it's going to give us pi multiplied by 100 divided by 9. To invert, dividing fraction by a whole is to invert it. So invert and becomes half. And this goes 1, this gives us 50. So simplifying, we now have, so this gives us the area is equal to 50 pi. So we're going to have 50 pi divided by 9 square units. So this gives us the area of the shaded semicircle. And I hope you learned something. Let's know how much. Like, share, and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. I'll see you in my next class. Bye.